a mistake.
Trusting you on Kefalonia was a mistake.
I am the reason you left that island alive. The cult wanted you dead.
What cult? Where are they?
뭔가? 암살이 추호다. 오케이.
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
그림자 닉스, 이분이 바로 중력이다. 자, 괜히 또 날아갔다가 또 이상한 데로 갈 수도 있으니까 라고 생각하지만 우선 빠른 이동으로 바로 그림자 닉스를 향해 가보죠. 이제 코스모스 지구를 박살 내러 가봅시다. 아, 저기구나. 그냥 떨어져도 되는데. 좀 봅시다. 네, 그렇죠. 인제 닉스 잘 가라. 그래 새끼야. 고생 많으셨어. 원병. 넌 누구냐? 유명한 플레몬. 어딨냐 너? 가야에 있네. 미터. 규단원의 수장을 만나기 전 마지막 규단원.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
교단 원장이라고 해야 되나? 아무도 없네. 완벽합니다.
It feels good to strike you down.
풀이 손.
That was for my family, Malaka.
What I did for the glory of Delos.
You acted alone. Die.
Themos, we've been searching for you, and you are here in the gutter. I heard shouting.
It's nothing.
Leave. Now! This was not your action to take, girl.
I am not your puppet. And you are not my master.
Of course, champion. Any indiscretion I won't repeat. Keep in mind, you put yourself in the cell.
I don't recall doing that.
You have to understand. This is all for Athens, Alexios. Pericles would have impoverished the entire city. The people were living in squalor.
So you had him murdered.
You can't find the perfect yolk without breaking some of the quail's eggs. He wasn't right for us.
그런 식으로 하면 아닌 것 같은데.
Killing your adversaries proves what kind of leader you are.
Oh, I'm just getting started. If only you'd be around to watch.
Come into the cell. You're here to kill me, aren't you? Let's see what happens.
Fortunately for me, there are other fires I need to extinguish. I have heard word of revolt.
Already? That was fast.
I have a plan. They can't revolt if they're dead.
I don't know how you can take on a band of rebels if you refuse to fight this one.
The act itself is out of my hands. The vote has been cast. What did I tell you? The people have given me their blessing. I use their power.
That's not democracy.
The people have chosen their destiny, Alexios. They've chosen me.
Fuck you, Cleo.
I'm not alone in this. The people of Athens have spoken without me lifting a finger. That is how you treat rebellion.
They don't know what they're agreeing to.
The cult wins, Alexios. Now, I have to see about the boat heading to Mytilene. Its people are in for a rude awakening.
네, 바로 연극하는.
For us and for our children, if Cleon should perish. You also know what a pig's education he has had.
Such insults! And to think
I was going to propose a statue to be erected in the city to each of you for your bravery.
나폴레온인가?
See, he treats us like old dotards and crawls at our feet to deceive us. But the cunning wherein his power lies shall this time recoil on himself. Ah! Alas! The conspirators are murdering me! Ah! Ah! Ooh! Ee! Oh!
나폴레온 맞지 저거?
Ah! Ooh! Oh! Eh!
참된 지도자 맞네. 미친놈인데 저거?
Fucking coward! He can't get away.
처절하게 활로 죽인다. 너한테는 칼도 아까워.
Alexios, come now. Show mercy. You turned her against us. My
그러니까
own
너네 편이지.
sister.
저번에 뭐 한마디 했다고 빡친 거야?
Lifted Demos up. We made her
근데 왜
cry
활로 왜 쏴?
unstoppable. You made her a monster. Then fight by her side. Teach her. You would have Demos once again. Her name is Cassandra. I beg you. This world is severed, Alexios, and we'll unite it. Shut the fuck up! My hands are empty. Have pity.
이렇게 자비를 베풀어 널 죽여주마.
You don't deserve a quick death. But you'll learn what you meet at the gates of Hades. No. No, Neil.
You don't understand. No one will forget me. Cleon of Athens. I will be remembered.
걔는 웃겨서 자비네.
You're already forgotten.
That's it then. Myrine will want to know Cleon is dead. And Brasilas. I should have got it.
단원이었구나 황새치도. 단원. 되네요 영웅들이.
Past, present, and future, kneel to the cultists of Cosmos.
세 보인다 근데. 친구야 어딨니? 도전해볼까? 꼭 도전을 해보자.
Is this lake full of blood? Wonder what's made it so red.
분은 왜 뛰어다니고 계십니까? 한 방에 와 개쎄다. 와 곰탱이 미쳤다. 아 곰탱이 진짜 미쳤다 저거. 아, 저 곰 새끼 어떡하지? 뱀 좀 무서운 게 아니라 저 곰이 무서워. 야. 너는 안 무서워. 집에 간다. 그냥 가서 총을 끊어. 야. 그래도 50짜리 잡을만한. 옆에 공이 너무 세. 근데. 내 가족을 찾겠어.
I am not your child. I will find my mother, and we will be together again. I will make this right. This is for my mother and every family you destroyed.
얼굴 보자마자 죽였네.
The cult of Cosmos will burn the old world to ashes and build anew.
좀 먼... 아. 아 씨발 사자. 아 아까 사자 없었을 때 같이 오네. 사자 있을 땐 좀 이건데. 뭐야? 잠깐만. 지금 이상한 상태였어.
That's for what you did to my
지금
family.
나이스. 오, 8만 좋아.
People of Corinth, behold the weasel that steals your bread, the scourge that spoils your crops.
자, 아, 잠깐만. 내가 마무리해야 돼.
Demos would be disappointed in you.
원투사는 좋은 역할 남아있자. 내가 다크나이트 역할 한다.
She is dead!
Speed up!
그냥 바로 꼬셔버리겠다 싶어. 널 죽이고 싶지 않아.
Well, well, well. Mother and son united in Sparta at last.
뭐야?
And look at you, a god and goddess among mortals.
King Pausanias, we're honored. I was sorry to hear about your father.
Yes, our fathers would have been proud to see us here today.
You remember Alexios, my king?
Who could forget? The boy who died to save his sister. Such a tragedy. An innocent child put to death because of an ancient, merciless law.
여느 스프라이트인 거는 다르게
Ancient and
생각하시는 거예요.
merciless. Most Spartans live and die by these laws, but you sound more progressive.
And you sound like you've been rubbing elbows with Athenians.
I've been to a symposium or two.
In any case, Sparta was weakened by losing you both.
We're examples of why these laws must change.
Oh, I agree. But King Archidamos, if he could carve Spartan law across the chests of every citizen, he would.
평화가 오길
I've spent
바랄뿐입니다.
my whole life looking over my shoulder. If Sparta is to be my home again, I'd rather it be a peaceful one.
Peace at what cost? When Spartans aren't killing, they're training to kill. And when they're not killing Athenians, they're declaring war on their own people. But we're not here to talk about the dead, are we?
We know Sparta reclaimed our house after what happened to my father in Megaris. We want it back.
Mind your tongue, child. You may not live in Sparta anymore, but I'm still your king.
We graciously request an audience with you and King Archidamos to discuss reinstating our citizenship and reclaiming our home.
Of course. There is nothing I'd want more. Archidamos, however, still hasn't forgiven you for the whole nose incident.
What can we do to sway him?
There's rumor of a Hilot rebellion, and the Kreptia are stoking the flames. Savagely killing Hilots, stealing livestock, and leaving corpses to rot in the streets.
The Cryptia represents Sparta's ultimate achievement in military training. Their discipline and fearlessness make Sparta's army the most feared in the world.
Once. But the Cryptia have become corrupt and bloodthirsty. And training boys to kill unarmed peasants is nothing to be proud of. Do you want your home back or not? Good. So the Ilots will no longer support the senseless slaughtering of their people.
그들은 어디에 있습니까?
And where would I start looking for these cryptia?
One can be found in the fort on Zarak's Point. Another was assigned to guard the Spartan leader's house. The third is more elusive. He was last seen in one of the villages west of Hilot Hills. He's definitely the loudest of the three.
크립테에 관해
My
좀
mother spoke to me
알려주시겠습니까?
about these cryptia. What can you tell me about them?
They are the hidden ones. Hand-picked at an early age, starved and trained in isolation. They must steal and kill to survive. If they succeed at their training, they become the king's guard.
But why have me killed them?
For years, the Kreptia kept the peace between the Ilots and Spartans. Troublemakers and threats among the Ilots were dealt with. But lately, these Kreptia have been killing men, women, and children without reason or mercy. Babies ripped from their mothers and fed to the wolves. The Kreptia have become a breeding ground for ruthless savages.
아르키다모스 왕은
Is there
어떤
anything
분입니까?
I should know about King Archidamos?
Traditional, brutal, boring. Archidamos values the old ways over the welfare of his people. He sided with the elders that day on Mount Taygetos.
If killing
지금
cryptia will
해결하십니다.
get our home back, I'll do it.
들어가시지.
Where are the kings?
There.
What do you say now? You've made your point, Archidamos. I yield.
Another 2 squadrons to Viatir, then. As I said.
Is that how they solve arguments?
Sometimes.
Archidamos's guard has improved. He should thank me.
Brasidas, you've come with news. Let's hear it.
My kings, may I present Merini, descendant of Leonidas, and her son Alexios.
How dare you show your face in Sparta?
Alexios helped me secure Corinthia, my king. He helped with the Ilotes rebellion. They want what's best for Sparta. I beg you to listen.
Let's hear what they have to say before we bloody the palace floor.
Speak, Marini. Why are you here?
I have returned to reclaim my Spartan citizenship, to reclaim our home.
You exiled yourself. Your son killed an elder and ran.
Not to mention the crooked nose he gave you.
My family was betrayed, my king. Sparta was betrayed. We've come to expose these traitors.
You haven't cared for Sparta for many years.
그건 제 잘못입니다.
Blame me. I killed the elder. I started all of this. So, if you want someone to prove their loyalty, it should be me.
I'm not sure if I should congratulate you on your honesty, or punish you for the crime you've just confessed. Marini has made her intentions known. What are yours?
우리를 배신한 자를
My
찾아 죽일
intentions
것입니다.
are to hunt down those who betrayed my family and Sparta, and kill them.
And who exactly do you think betrayed Sparta?
That's what I'm here to find out.
First, prove yourself loyal. Bring glory to Sparta, and redeem yourself in the eyes of the gods. Until then, neither you nor your mother have a right to your lands.
Tell me what I must do. and it will be done.
The Spartan army fights the Athenians in Boeotia. Join the commandos there. Come back victorious, or do not return.
문제 없습니다.
Consider the battle won.
Spoken with the confidence of a child who hasn't seen real war. You will find my commander out of Mount Helicon. Give him this and tell him I sent you.
Not so fast. 2 kings, 2 tasks.
말씀하십시오.
Heracles completed 12. 2 shouldn't be a problem.
First Spartan thing you've said all day.
The Olympics will be starting soon in Elise, and our fighting champion requires an escort.
You want me to be an escort?
I want you to make sure the Spartans return with a wreath.
That's how he'll bring glory to Sparta? By winning an event in the Olympics?
Not an event, my king. By making sure Sparta wins the entire Olympics.
Perfect.
You have your orders. We'll see you when your tasks are completed.
If they're completed.
I'll get them done, and you'll give us back our home.
There's some Spartan left in you after all.
Brasidas. Show them out. Next.
I'm here to face the kings.
Are you ready to take back our family's land?
Of course. But my purpose here is to bring down the cultist king.
But are you sure you have enough proof to accuse him?
I'm sure.
I'll gather the F4s and meet you in the throne room.
Who are the F4s?
You don't remember? Then again, you were only a child. The 5 F4s are elected from the citizens of Sparta. They have power over even the kings. You need to convince them if you wish to save Sparta from the cult's control.
See you in the throne room.
What are we waiting for?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You summoned the F-Force?
You must have achieved some success to earn this adoring crowd.
I brought home a wreath for Sparta, though I had to enter the games and win it myself.
Very good. But what of our Pancration champion, Testicles?
There was an accident at sea before he could compete.
Games are hardly important. What about Boeotia?
Stentor and I defeated the Athenian forces. You have nothing to worry about.
If you have nothing but good news to share, why did you call for the Air Force?
We were told serious charges would be brought.
Serious charges? Against whom?
You act as if you don't know. Against you, Pausanias. Sparta must be rid of Pausanias before it's too late. He's a member of the cult of Cosmos, and a traitor to Sparta.
A Cosmos cult? What are you going on about?
Is this some kind of joke?
I have the proof. Right here. Your proof is right there. You know he's guilty.
This isn't proof of anything. Ephos should only be called upon for serious matters. This lack of evidence is a waste of our time and disrespectful to the thrones of Sparta. The accuser should be made an example of for all other reckless fools.
I taught him poorly. Punish me as his mother instead.
We gave you every chance to prove yourself. Invited you back for a royal audience. And this is how you repay us? What say you, Archidamos?
Alexios and Marini of Agiad. Your names are cursed. May the Cryptia hunt you, and the Elotes scrape the meat from your bones!
Agreed. A wise ruling. Too bad you don't have a mask or a black cloak to save you this time.
You're
there? In their feet?
Mater, Pausanias revealed himself before I was dragged out of there.
So he is the cultist king. It would be wise to deal with him as soon as possible.
I will.
When you've dealt with him, meet me at home.
With pleasure.
Ares has chosen me to lead the Spartans to glory. There can only be one.
King Pausanias is part of the cult of Cosmos. I'll have to kill him myself.
There's Pausanias. Malaka.
나와라.
Those that do not fear Cosmos can
얘들아,
learn to breathe
이게
beneath
신들.
the waves.
여러 개의 머리를 가진 이들은 대중의 감을 코스모스의 눈을 사로잡았습니다. 이전에 선정으로 고생했지만 이들은 hun장을 대신 지휘관이 되어 제왕정 학살하고 죽는 이들은 교단의 항대를 에게해의 신들이라는 항대를 통합하여 그대로 아는 뱃사람들의 후들을 헬전을 경고한 폭풍보다 두려워하게 만들었습니다. 빠른 이동 도냐고 돈다고. 이번에 작품 마무리합시다.
To your positions!
끝이야.
Rowers in position! Come on! Archers, get left! Spears attack!
We need to move before they hit us!
Hit them! I need armor! Ready, arrow! Spear! Reduce speed!
Out of range of the fire! Commander, we need to brace for get out of the way!
Arrows!
It's taking damage!
Release spears! Ready your bow! Forward! Everyone freeze!
Malaka! They are going to rob us!
맞다. 제가 계속 내렸는데. 불은 단설 찾았으니 기대나.
The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
한테 명사가 레벨이면 뭐야?
El Pinor is dead. One of
약간
you
노르구나.
is a traitor.
We find
The artifact will expose them. Everyone will be tested. You first. Go.
이건 나지.
You.
아닌가?
Go.
나 아니구나. 아니 가면 빛이 똑같아가지고 헷갈리던데 능력이 있나? 아 이게 나구나.
You.
어쨌든 알렉시오스.
Cassandra.
Who are you? Go.
맞네. 동생 맞죠?
You. Get up here.
손에 좀 보이는구나. 야, 씨.
Traitor is dead. Time to talk.
오, 동생. 꼭 저렇게 가야 되냐? 암벽 등반 근육 자랑 꼭 해야 돼?
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you alright? Cassandra, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Oh, come on, little sister. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta, alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain!
뭐, 맞는 말이긴 하죠. 자. 아무것도 모르고 있고.
If that's what you think, Cassandra, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard the story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Cassandra.
Right, Demos. Now her, I don't know.
She's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
그게 너는 아니겠지?
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mater.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
그분 여전히 우리 어머니셔.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
신데렐 같긴. 이거 찾은 둘 다 거짓말이다. 이거 디콜러스 찾지 못했다. 아니고 찾았는데 안 죽이고. 내가 어쨌든 뭐 알피노한테 말한 대로 하죠.
If they're after all of us, there's one less person to find. I killed Nikolaos.
Yet here you are acting so righteous, when really you're just like me.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
그건 약한 게 아니다.
Responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
그래서 교단의 계획이 뭐죠?
Your own mother isn't enough for them.
We're not abductors. We're political. Those who don't stand with us stand against us, and they pay for that mistake.
Like me?
Like you. I heard you're planning a trip to Athens. When you go, tell Pericles and his elitist scum. They're next.
교단이 우리 가족이 원하는 게
The
뭐죠?
cult let Myrrine live. They let Nikolaos live. Why kill them now?
Because you live. You brought this on her and yourself. The cult is powerful, but they're mortals. I have the blood of gods, so they think you do too. But they'll see how wrong they are.
야, 교단을 무너뜨릴 거다.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do, and you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same
너
blood?
레벨
So
35잖아.
let's see what you can do.
넌 내 동생이지 뭘 싸워.
We still found each other, sister.
I told you not to touch me.
싸우는 것도 재밌을 것 같은데 레벨 35짜리가 씨. 가봅시다.
I'm going to destroy everything you ever created. Athens is mine.
얘 무슨 뭐하냐.
Pericles!
Stay out of my way.
Mercedes!
This fight is between you and me.
And it is one you cannot win.
If Brasidas dies, his blood is on your hands.
His, yours, and every one of your friends!
Are you mad? We can still stop.
Enough! We will not stop!
I don't want to kill you, Cassandra, but I will stop you.
My name is Deimos!
뭐야. 얘 누가?
If we continue, one of us will die.
Isn't that the point?
I found Mater.
Finally reunited, only to lose each other again!
기다려. 하도겐 좀 가야지. 묵체냉면. 나도 통나무 먹고 기절한 건가? 안돼. 머리카락 불탄 데이머스? 아니 모르는 놈?
I don't know what you were thinking back there.
What? Trying to save you?
That's not what that was. I told you to stay out of my way. Yet here you are.
So, what? I'm a prisoner until I'm killed?
That's the plan. Or I could come in there and end you anytime I please. But before that, tell me what you know.
I thought your cultists told you everything. Sounds like you're on their side, but they're not on yours.
You think I'm just a puppet? Then prove it to me. Tell me why I'm on the wrong side. Convince me. I dare you.
What do you want to know?
Everything you claim to be true. But after this, I kill you. Why was I abandoned that night on the mountain?
이런 때문이었지.
It was the Pythia's prophecy. The Spartan Ephors said there was no other choice.
A prophecy?
You and I both know who feeds the Pythia her words.
I do. A baby with a fate so terrible it was thrown off a cliff. What kind of prophecy would lead to that?
네가 스파르타를 파멸시킬 거라는 예언이었지.
The Pythia said you were going to bring Sparta to greatness or to its downfall. Waiting for the outcome was too big a risk.
A risk.
I heard you're unpredictable.
I call it being decisive. You weren't decisive that night. You, my family, let me go.
Let you go? You have no idea what happened on that mountain.
Then tell me.
혼이건을 찾아나갔다? 그치?
Mater went after you.
What do you mean, after me?
She went down the mountain to find you. She had to find you.
And what did she find there?
교단이 널 빼앗아 갔다가 맞지?
She found the truth. The cult wanted you so badly they'd do anything to have you.
They did what she never did. They raised me.
The cult stole you from us. If not for them, none of this would have happened.
Instead, I would have been another Spartan soldier dead on my shield. The cult saw greatness in me.
교단은 너를 영화하고 있어. 교단은 자기네가 불리하다는 걸 깨달았다.
They know the power of Athens. Look around you. They were scared.
Athens is crumbling. Cleon has the power now.
Until they kill every enemy, until they kill me, they don't have Athens.
But they will claim it.
교단 널 버리려고 해.
Wake up, Cassandra. The moment you fall, they'll find someone else. Someone more controllable. Why do you think they want me too?
You think they want you? If the cult wanted you, they would have saved you. If Myrine wanted you, she'd be here. Accept it. No one wants you.
그래, 교단의 미래에
One
우리는
day,
없어.
you'll realize their future doesn't include people like us.
Then I wasn't meant to belong anywhere.
Themos, we've been searching for you.
And you are here, in the gutter. I heard shouting.
It's nothing.
Leave. Now!
This was not your action to take, girl.
I am not your puppet. And you are not my master.
Of course, champion. Any indiscretion I won't repeat.
뭐냐? 플레온이라는 마음. 데이모스 또 나왔어? 야, 영상아. 이 정도면은 저번에 그냥 한 방에 다리 잘렸잖아. 와, 씨, 이렇게 좋네. 영생아, 내가 또 그렇게 가르쳤냐?
You take everything so personally.
This is where everything changed. It's like I never left.
들었네.
Cassandra! On the edge of the world, a mother calls out to her child. Touching. Cassandra, please! You use that name as if it means something to me. It's the name your father and I gave you. Was that before or after you brought me to this mountain to die?
It was the cult. I tried to save you. I did everything. The priest told me you were dead.
And they told me you abandoned your daughter.
Cassandra, come to me.
We are your family. We can go home. Family. Home. My sword is my family. The battlefield is my home.
I promised to bring her back, Mater, but the cult has poisoned her mind.
Promised to bring me back to Mater, did you?
들었잖아.
You didn't bring me here. Why don't you tell our Mater the truth?
And what truth is that?
That I'm the chosen one. I'm the one with a destiny. I will bring order to this world. You're nothing but a mercenary with a broken spear.
계산을 이용하는 거.
You don't have a destiny. You're just a tool used by the cult.
I'm glad you said that. Since we first met, I've been trying to figure out what you are to me. You're a weed, trying to choke and destroy everything I've planted! And you know the best way to kill a weed? Is at the root.
Cassandra?
When I was little, I found a lion cub trapped in a snare. My friend tried to free it. That's when I heard the deadly growl of its mother. I watched as the lioness tore my friend to bloody shreds. Even in a world of beasts, a family protects
it's young!
I loved you! I still love you. The one you love is dead, and my destiny is clear. I won't let you get in my way.
너랑 싸우고 싶지 않아.
Cassandra, listen to me. You're my sister. I tried to protect you once, and I failed. I won't fail again.
엄마 어디 갔어?
This belonged to our grandfather.
저 검은 뭘까? 무기 바꿀까? 뭐라도 보냐? 나도. 창에서 뭐가 나오는 거야?
We all have Cassandra.
창 만지니까 정신 돌아온 건가? 뭐지? 눈빛이 수상한데? 좀 착해졌다.
I know.
동생 좀 추지.
Alexios, wait. Thank you.
너무 뜬금없이 가족 엔딩인데? 그냥 뭐 정상적으로만 하면 가족 엔딩 충분히 보네. 동생 카산드라로 완벽하게 돌아가. 스텐토르랑 니콜라스.
Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one
지금
of
이게 다
strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath.
There's more to being the best than pure strength.
That's an excuse for the weak.
카산드라라고 나오잖아.
Who's weak?
Well, at least the family is all together.
I'll get more wine.
와이. 가족 다 살았어. 한 명 늘었어 오히려. 자, 코스모스의 유령 거짓말쟁이고 여인이고 페리클레스 죽일 계획을 세웠습니다. 왼쪽편에 지배하며 자유를 갈망합니다. 새로운 시대를 선포할 계획입니다. 모두를 조종하기 위한 신들의 향한 믿음을 이용합니다. 아테네 정치가들을 지배하고 있습니다. 과연 당신은
You've seen it yourself. The future belongs to us.
리얼로 아스파시아네. 이
All
인간들 보소.
gods and new be praised.
아스파시아. 크리스 부인인가?
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none. I
can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you.
만난 적 있어?
Now, allow me to introduce myself.
그치.
My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
어디까지 하는 거야? 널 계속
Your
괴롭힌다
spies have
보네.
been watching me. I knew you people couldn't be trusted.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
아, 고맙습니다.
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn.
착하게
But I
가야지.
feel a bit uncomfortable, to be honest.
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
적극적으로 한 거야. 내가
I've been searching for a woman named
미르린.
my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know
Anthusa.
who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia.
Xenia.
When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return
좋은 분이네.
here. Together,
나쁜
we will
사람일 수도
find
있지만
what you're looking
어쨌든 좋은 분이 정보 주니까.
Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
Aspasia.
Oh, Alexios. You've returned to Athens. What's left of Athens, the world we've built is crumbling at our feet.
상황이 안 좋습니다.
It's as loud as a battlefield out there, and as violent.
They're calling for Pericles' head, as though he should know how to handle this catastrophe. No one is prepared for the end of the world.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother, her name, her ship.
Alexios, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates
걸린 거야,
in
뭐야?
his room. He only babbles about going to his precious Parthenon.
아까 병 걸렸다고 클레온이 그랬으니까. 자, 우선 급해도 사람이 힘들어 죽어 간다는데 베리클레스 이름 유감입니다.
Pericles is a strong man. I'm sure he can fight this sickness.
You heard the mob. He can't defend himself. He'll die with no glory.
Athens has known him a lot longer than they've known this plague. He gave them a voice.
약병이구나.
His accomplishments will speak for him.
Pericles needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me in. He respects you. Could you go to him?
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk about your mother. For now, he needs your help.
It's worth a shot. Pericles let me in. He took his drugs without complaint.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about the ferry. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens. We have to.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's all right.
Did Pericles tell you what I said about the cult in Athens?
This cult. I thought it was his sickness speaking for him.
It's true. But Phoebe's smart. She knows the way back.
I hope so.
I'm going to look for her. Where is Anastasios' house?
It's across from the Odeon of Pericles.
Yeah.
얘한테 그 위험한 짓을.
There you are, Alexios. Quickly, Pericles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
풀베 죽었다고. 풀베가 당신 때문에 죽었어.
Phoebe is dead. She's dead because you sent her to do your work.
No, it's not true. Phoebe wanted to go. She told me she would be all right.
And you believe the child?
You know Phoebe. She wouldn't have taken no for an answer. It was out of my
사과를
hands.
해야지.
Out of your hands? You sent her away. You could have protected her.
What I asked of her was needed to protect Pericles. She lived to help others, Alexios. She lived to help you.
나한테 지금 전과 풀베는 죽지 말았어야 합니다.
Tragedy. She should be here.
Of course she should. But you know the cost of living this life.
I do. But did Phoebe?
Aspasia, you're here. Any sign of
이렇게 웃고 다니냐, 소크라테스.
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe in the villa.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness. Speak later and act now. Pericles?
뭐야?
Go!
풀베와 페리클리스 피읍 혐오자들.
He was a great man. Perhaps greater than we even knew.
We need to get her out of Athens.
We'll take my ship. We have to leave. Don't let him die in vain.
Never.
그래서 내 엄마는
We have to move quickly.
Stay close, just in case.
얘들아, 멍청이들아 잡히지 말고. 잡히면 두고 갑니다. 빨리 떨어져. 잡히냐 이것도?
Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens.
아 클레온.
And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
클레온 나쁜 놈인가?
I'm not going.
Leave.
Don't let them go.
또 쏴. 그냥 나 21짜리. 그냥 나 21짜리야. 어디 던지냐. 여기 좀 어디 있으라. 여기로 주요. 저것도 한 방울. 저 노약하다.
It's all clear now. Let's go.
We're going to stay, Alexios.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the
그치.
Athenians in this
인정
state.
아테네 사람이라면.
You don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
그러다 죽을지도 모릅니다.
You saw what happened to Pericles. You want the same to happen to you?
If every dissenting voice disappears, the people won't turn against him. They need me here.
You're sure?
I have lived as an Athenian, and I will die as an Athenian.
Then do something for me. Both of you.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
죽지 마세요 이런 것 줄 알았더니.
And more.
홀배 묻어달라.
Time to go, Alexios.
죽일 시간에 묻었으면 되겠다 싶긴 해. 갑시다,
I
아스파시아.
expect to see you both again, alive.
The farther we get from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Pericles and Athens.
You have no need to apologize. For anything.
내가 더 노력을 했어야 했어.
Feels like I let everyone down. I didn't get to them quick enough. Didn't make the right decisions.
It's not your fault. There's no one to blame but the cult of Cosmos.
About Phoebe.
No, allow me. Phoebe was my
진작에
responsibility.
그만했어야지.
I should have kept her closer to me. It was a mistake.
No, I wanted to apologize. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry.
Yet another murder to the cult's credit.
I'll make each of them beg for mercy before I kill them.
That time will come. For now, let us look to the future. Do you have a heading?
I was hoping you would help me with that.
Yes, of course. This woman.
Phoenicas. Her ship was called Siren Song.
Phoenicas. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of Naxos.
Then we go to Naxos to see Phoenicas.
그냥 오기만 해도 되는구나.
Did you not hear what I said? These are their most skilled killers. You cannot stay in the public eye. They'll find you.
I understand you perfectly. But I also need to be seen. The propagandist did his job well. I need more support to attack Paros.
I've seen too many people die already. Please, come away from here.
Aspasia, what brings you here?
Alexios, read the room, my dear.
이상하게
What's
반응하시는 거.
this about the cult sending soldiers?
Play along. The people here need convincing that I'm still a worthy leader. Aspasia's trying to have me hide myself away.
She is under threat of assassination. My sources say the elite forces are already in Naxos. I cannot watch this happen again.
You want me to handle the cult soldiers?
Not only that, my people won't believe Paros is behind this without proof. I need you to find it.
Of course.
Good. And I'll make the
엄마를
rounds.
위해서 내가
Shore up
정보원
my
역할을
support.
해야죠.
Be careful. They're dangerous.
I know.
I'll get her out of here safely.
놈들은 어디에 있죠?
Where do your sources say I should start looking?
I'd try the caves under Mount Zas. The cultists are so enamored with their own mysticism. It's predictable enough for them.
어떤 프루프를 찾으면
I
될까?
don't think anyone sent to kill you is going to admit who they're working for.
You're right. Physical proof is better. I'm sure you can find something.
뭔가를 찾는다. 물증을 찾아라.
I'd be happy to help you both. I'll see you again later. The cult soldiers were paid with drachmi from Paros.
Well, I could hardly ask for clearer proof. This will settle some scores. Take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them they can keep the coins.
Of course.
There was also this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old dialect. The cult must use it to communicate with one another.
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos. It's from someone in Sparta.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a Spartan king.
The Spartan nobility has always resisted the cult.
The cult is like water. Any crack in the stone and they'll get in.
Sparta stands against corruption.
스파르타는 변했어요.
Sparta has changed since we were there. Corruption spreads everywhere. As Aspasia says, even to Sparta. They want to instill discipline across the Greek world
while they rot from within. They're focused on the wrong enemy.
I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. Paros needs to be stopped. But then, yes, I will go back. You may speak.
Ships from Paros have blockaded the harbor.
God curse Silanos and his damned cult! Do they never tire of meddling? Ugh!
야, 나 해상전 해야 됩니까? 몇 대 없네요?
Tell them I'm on my way.
You don't need to do.
I've refused to pay tribute to Athens, and Paros is taking advantage of the situation. There goes our hope of striking first.
I can bring my ship around and clear the harbor.
Just you against an entire blockade?
어렵지 않을 겁니다.
You're right. It's terrible odds. For Paros.
Be safe, and come back to me, lamb.
아티카에 있는 거기 아니야? 아, 포키스였나? 포키스 그 밑에 갑자기 왜 좀 못 먹어. 나 스파시아랑 엄마랑 같이만 있었잖아.
Alexios. It was never supposed to be like this. Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the cult of Cosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop. In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child. For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom. But there is still hope. Hope in you. Hope in the future you will bring. We must fix the mistakes of the past. Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe. The world depends on you, Alexios.
심오하다.
You need to be the hero again.
미래를 너에게 맡긴다, 이런 느낌.
So, you've seen it too then.
이런
It's
배신자.
beautiful, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about.
What?
It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment it seemed. When your sister came along, it changed everything we were aiming for.
어떻게 교단을 통제할 수 있습니까?
The fucking cult?
The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption? Dirty drachmi? They killed people in a war they made themselves!
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't like what we were doing anymore.
대임었습니다.
I
무슨 편
thought
아닙니까?
Deimos was on your side.
Not in the way we hoped. As you know, she's impossible to control. She worked her way to the helm, and then she held even more sway than I did.
근데 좀 하나 더 믿었어.
So you were after us.
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Deimos.
Why not just use me? I was in the palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt. And you did, albeit unknowingly.
아이씨, 아니, 이 진지한 상황에, 뭐야, 이거? 당신도 그들, 야, 진짜 하고 싶은데, 진지하잖아. 당신도 그들과 다를 것 같은데.
Selfish and fucking destructive.
It was different in the beginning. It wasn't about destruction. It was about redirection.
I just don't understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why does the cult have it?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and we have used it to replace the Oracle of Delphi, the most trusted person in all the Greek world. Using the people's reliance on a pantheon of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time. But only certain people can activate it. People like Deimos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But you've seen something too.
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
나쁜 사람 아니야, 이거? 컨스피시야?
I saw you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw what would come
무서우니까 발 빼는 거구나.
We will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There will be a movement away from the old gods toward rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people. And I must find someone to lead them. But I couldn't achieve any of this with a cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans, and let the time of the cult of Cosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait, did Pericles know?
I wanted to protect him, so I kept him in the dark. He would have had his own opinions, but he was never supposed to die. That is the truth.
페르시큘리스에게는 알리지
You've
않는
made
텐데.
questionable choices, but I think that was the right
좋은
one.
사람 행복하게 죽었으면 했지.
All he did was worry about the state of the Greek world. If I told him, it would have ruined him.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme
네가 만든 애들이 사람을 몇 명을 죽였는데.
But it is still a dream, one that isn't realistic.
Abandon what you know and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This is crazy. It won't work, Aspasia. It didn't work.
It's not crazy. It's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all
뭐야,
along.
나는.
Even you.
I'm not sure.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let
아니,
go.
당장
What I
죽여도
plan
시원찮은 사람
will
아니야?
require you to trust me. Come with me. This future's not a dream.
아, 이거 특히 죽이러 온 건 맞아. 근데 약간 말하는 투가 내가 원하던 방향이 아니라 데이모스가 차지하면서 사람들은 데이모스를 더 이용하려고 그랬고, 그래서 점점 더 헤이모스에게 다른 사람들은 사람을 죽여라 시켜서 그리고 그런 난 약간 착한 컨셉이란 말이야. 알렉시우스 착한 컨셉으로 온 거라서 그냥 유물을 파괴해야 돼.
You should go. Lead your new republic.
I won't be the leader. We need someone with the knowledge of a philosopher and the wisdom of a king.
헤로도토스?
That's a tall order these days.
I couldn't have done this without you, Alexios. You're doing the right thing.
I always try to do what's right.
Then we're after the same thing.
안 죽여도 되는 거요. 뭐야?
Alexios, there is much left to do now.
파괴해야죠.
Alexios! A story's
I can weather any storm.
취한 걸로 나오긴 하는구나. 끝.